I didn't know that. Okay, so this is a skill that I could just keep spamming until I connect on somebody. Good move right there. Alrighty, hey yo, what is up, Knights? Trick here, back with some more DFO PvE on my female grappler. Now, as you guys can see, we did get Second Awakening. I feel like this always happens where I'm just like standing in town looking at my idle animation, and this one's got to be one of the coolest ones for the female fighter. I mean, I don't like the grappler. I've already mentioned this, but I at least like the idle animation, so it'll be cool. It'll be cool in my character select screen, where when I never played this character, that I had that at least that cool animation. But you see the rocks flying in there, and we actually are on our last quest here in the organization cartel. Now, guys, I just did the Second Awakening quest. It was actually pretty easy, at least compared to my Avenger. Oh God, good thing I don't record those runs because my Avenger had some serious trouble. But aside from that, my female grappler actually had no problem with it. So, ooh, cool. Okay, so it's kind of like the spiral. By the way, this is brand new. Like I said, I just job changed, and so I'm gonna be testing out for the first time. That one right there kind of seems like the spiral and has a lot more range. So maybe kind of like the female Nan, kind of like the female brawler. Maybe her Second Awakening may give her a few more skills. So, not that I. Oh, okay, right there. Need to remember to cancel that better. I was using it a lot in the when I was doing my runs to get the Second Awakening, but we do got one more skill right here. This is actually a new skill that I haven't shown off yet since the last video, and that's actually before even this. Dude, this is why you suck, man. Okay, we have one last skill, the Torbellino. Okay, this is kind of like, as far as I saw, just some cool animation right here. Okay, so it kind of acts like a big, or not even that big, kind of like a small burst on the person that you focus. Does a little bit of AoE, but nowhere near as much as this one right here, baby. This one's good. This is something I definitely needed. It's a good grouping skill, and you know, Spiral used to be the only grouping skill I had, and that its range is like annoyingly low. So we're gonna use some fling combos here, and this guy's almost dead actually. Sadly, we don't have our Second Awakening, which is another cool tornado skill, but we still got our First Awakening. I'm gonna hit Sandstorm here. Come on. Come on, Sandstorm. Come on, Sandstorm. And get slammed. So I am really liking that one skill. The one that's kind of like the EX Spiral or something. You know, the one that just spins around. What is this called? Giant Swing or something like that? Giant Pull? Giant something. And I think that's the last dungeon here. Giant Swing, I was right. Yeah, I really like this one right here. It has such good range. What the hell? What does this have? No cooldown? Can I just keep doing this forever? What is this? I didn't know that. Okay, so this is a skill that I could just keep spamming until I connect on somebody. Good move right there. I don't think I have a skill that's like that. That's like I can keep casting it until I actually grab somebody? That's unheard of for me. Let's see what happens here. Okay, I actually grab him, and now the skill animation is going through. And then it goes on cooldown. That is legit the only skill I know that even does that. So, pretty interesting. That's how it works. So, it does use up mana, all the same, whether you hit with it or not. But it just seems like a pretty good, like you're supposed to use it. They want you to use it to group people up. So they made it just better than normal skills. This is a lightning dance room. Just 100% use lightning dance. Don't fuck around with that one. Let's use the Torbellino again. That animation is really cool for it, but it does seem like a single target skill, and it just doesn't feel like a max level skill. You know, it just seems like a normal skill to me. Not epic enough, man. But this one is Giant Swing. Look at it. It's like zooming in on people, man. I'm not controlling that. It's just like going down and grabbing them. I'm missing him again. This guy's dodging me like crazy, man. I am liking my damage. One of the buffs that I do have, and we've already reached the. And one of the Second Awakening buffs I got was a chain grab. Basically, if you use a grab and you connect on somebody, you get extra damage. Easy as that. So, kind of both the First and Second Awakening just increase your damage, and both of them are easy to proc. In fact, one of them is always active all the time. The other one is like a stackable buff. Get 5 stacks of it, and easy as that. But that being said, guys, we're done with Organization Cartel. We're gonna go ahead and move on. I'm gonna talk to people and shit. This is always such an annoying quest when we gotta go into the Tangled Time Gate and then defeat the Time Lord guy. Not only do you start off with this bullshit, but you know, the boss itself is also quite annoying. I do kind of like the animation. Again, I still have that same kind of problem where I kind of wish that and it does act as a grab cannon if you, the Torbellino. So I guess it can be used just as another grab cannon if you don't want to go through the whole animation. Just use it on somebody who obviously can't really be grabbed and doesn't go through the whole song and dance animation thing. It's good to have at least a few grab or you know, just throwaway grabs that you just use as a damage cannon. Some of them have really long animations, so it's nice that you don't have to look at them all the freaking time. And get spun around and killed. You would think you wouldn't actually get hurt by just getting spun around, but yeah, that did like 1,000,000 damage then. Get wrecked. I think I gotta do this a couple times. Hopefully you don't run out of FP. One cool thing actually I haven't mentioned is I usually almost always play with the booster on, but since I'm running out of FP here, or actually not a big deal. You can actually turn off and turn on your booster while you're in town, or while you're here on this screen. You can also change your support if you want to. These are both things that you usually had to go back to town to do. So just a couple convenience things that I personally love, you know. Even if it just saves me a few seconds, it's just for convenience, you know. That's a good way to do it. Like, if it's possible to do that, why not do it, you know? So anyway, let's giant swing them, baby. I really am enjoying this skill. But what I was trying to say earlier was that I kind of wish that the animations could be canceled midway through. Again, another convenience thing. Sometimes I feel like the animations may be a little bit too long. There's like no reason for me to keep spinning if the guy's already dead, right? Like everybody I was grabbed is dead. So I should have just the option, if I want to just end the animation early. I don't see the problem of having that option. I'm gonna lightning dance him, and he's fucking dead. Easy as that, baby. Now the next dungeon we're gonna be jumping into is, I think, the forget what it was called. I know what I'm thinking of. I forget what it's called. Oh, it's Black Crusade. Okay, I thought it was gonna be the other one, the one after Black Crusade, with Vaughn and stuff. But the Black Crusade is all right. The next I was gonna mention, because the next dungeon region is like has probably the highest mob density in the game, which is why I love having lightning dance in situations like that. I love having this grab too in situations like this. Get killed. And then that last little toss grab does like freaking 300,000. Except for the canning spike, which I don't think I even used in the last video, but it is a useful skill, even raw. Sometimes most likely you want to use it after, like, you know, Air Steiner and then do it. It's kind of the combo. Or after Spiral you can do it. It doesn't matter. You can do it raw, especially if there's a situation where, you know, you would actually hit everybody with it raw. No reason why you wouldn't. Right there, I just missed a crucial grab, and I had to use the other one, the alternate one. I'm really just kind of throwing my grabs out there where it's kind of a waste to use like the Spiral on only one guy. Now I'm stuck using the Torbellino right here. Boom. And fling. Doing lots of work for me. I did not level that. I de-leveled the shoulder charge now, so it's not useful. But it was definitely useful during the whole Black Dragon tournament. It was one of my primary skills of getting just a little bit of extra damage before I hit him with like the, you know, the suplex or something like that. So, and we're gonna get the giant swing again, just going around, scooping up everybody along the way, and just freaking dishing out the damage, man. Not saying I enjoy this class, but it does seem at least like we got at least a few skills to hold us over in terms of the AoE department. I'm still gonna say though, the kit for the male grappler is just so much more. I do know. I think I mentioned in the last video that the female grappler is gonna get a change. She's gonna get like a comprehensive rework, and that's good. She definitely needs it in comparison to what the reworks were for the male grappler, who was super terrible then, and then good, really, really good after. And I'm expecting the same kind of treatment here. Maybe in terms of, I think I have read that not much has changed. I don't know. I don't want to spoil myself really. And I missed the grab right there, but let's go pick up some mana and let's go giant swing it up, baby. And just drop them on the ground there, pick them back up, and suplex them. But anyway, guys, I'm at FP, and I'm going to stop there because I've been leveling this character a little too long. I only got 10 levels, and the best thing about today is that at least I got my cool little idle animation with the rocks. I still got to say, this is the best one for the female fighter classes. Like, come on, that's awesome. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This is a little bit more female grappler action, and I will catch you knights later.